welcome to another edition of the Monday Mack, where we talk about new music that just came out, hence the word new music. Um,
Real quick,
I was going to say let's kick it over to John. John has something to tell you guys.
two things. One, it's sibling day.
Happy National Sibling Day.
Um, we're siblings. I just found out today that the Cribs are either cousins or siblings.
Well, you know what? Lucky for them, I don't give a fuck because it ain't
Two,
their podcast.
um, in over the weekend, we put out Country Woman, the music video, and it got over 150 views in like
Yeah,
2-3 days, which is a lot for us.
yeah,
Uh,
people are fucking watching it.
Yeah, people are watching it. They're sitting through on average over a minute, which is like the retention rate's pretty low on most things. So that's longer than like a TikTok, which is pretty nice.
It's enough. It's enough to know that people at least like you get the gist of the song within the first minute. You know if you like us or not.
You don't
If you
get
like the
that you don't get the beautiful guitar solo, you don't get the beautiful bridge to the last chorus, but you know.
I mean, I don't know. If I was playing them, maybe they would have been a little bit better.
Well, you're playing something.
Just kidding.
Um
That was Slim Crawford playing anyway.
So thank you, everybody. Keep listening, keep watching it, share it with your friends. We really appreciate it. We got a couple new followers. Thank you for following. Keep up, keep doing whatever you do, as long as it also includes us. All right, so let's get to the actual Monday Mac because
John, you roll through them, and I'm going to give you notes for the ones which I have notes for because there's a lot this week.
all right, Never Felt So Alone by Labrinth. Did you do this?
Yes.
All right, what's your thoughts?
So I have very short notes for all of these. So Never Felt So Alone by Labyrinth. It's just waiting to be on a commercial. Wow, there can't be a better song for advertisers.
My
That was my note. That was my
my,
note about the song.
my notes were seven writers are on this, are given credit on this,
Yeah.
including Phineas and Billie Eilish. And Phineas and Billie Eilish can do a lot better. 2.3 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't really give it a rating, but if I had to, I would give it like a three.
Yeah. All right, number two. Baby Don't Hurt Me by David Guetta.
I can't even. I can't even. Considering on the Spotify thing, they have like the little loop thing where they're like it's a little short
Yeah,
video
it's like
that's looped.
if
Yeah, and then they're bouncing their heads. It should have been Mike O'Hearn, the bodybuilder that's just been going viral. If it was him, I would have gave it a perfect 10 out of 10. But it wasn't him, so I wrote ew, and this is a cash grab. Okay, bye, David Guetta.
I wrote disrespectful to the original and Mike Hearn. Terrible. 11 writers. 0 out of 10.
I would discount the 11 writers thing because it has to be all the original writers from the original song that they sampled from
Yeah,
too.
but how many were even on that? Because that's not a crazy and difficult song to.
You know what though? Like anytime there's four or less writers on a song, it's respectable for a whole song. Anytime there's more than four, that's like a good rule of thumb. I feel, you
Yeah,
know, unless it's like you can make a caveat if there's a group of six. Like if Arcade Fire, the whole group writes a song, okay, that's fair. But
definitely
but
caveats.
David Guetta is a fucking cash grab piece of shit with his 11 writers.
Yeah. Um, Waffle House by the Jonas Brothers.
10 writers, dumb song, boo hiss. I
This
thought
was
I was
10
I
writers.
Yeah, this one has 10 writers. I thought I was getting in the beginning, I thought I was getting like a Daft Punk sampled dance song based on the first like 0.5 seconds. So because they teased me, I'm giving them a 1 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah,
So I
they got a
wrote,
brutal rating for that.
feel like they have never been in a Waffle House. But out of the first three songs, this is the best so far. and I do have a soft spot for the Jonas Brothers because they're a band of brothers. So I gave it a 5 out of 10.
Yo, Year 3000 was a cover.
What?
The song Year 3000 by the Jonas Brothers, it was a cover. Don't even get me started when I found that out. All right, go to the next one.
No, I wrote 9 writers, by the way. Is that what you
Oh,
said?
well, I had 10. I thought there was 10. I might have counted wrong.
One of us did. One of us counted wrong.
Well, what do you got? What do you got next?
I don't miss you by JP Sachs.
This is just made for coffee shops. I don't really have. This is a 5 out of 10. It's perfectly neutral. If it's on, I wouldn't know.
I wrote if it's on, I wouldn't know. I wrote only 3 writers, and one is John Mayer. Not a bad pop song, but it's very unremarkable. 5.4 out of 10.
Not bad.
It's a tiny bit above average.
Not bad.
And I might have had ear fatigue because
So like towards the bottom of this list, I didn't have notes. There's a few people I skipped too, which I'll explain why.
all right, Nobody's Nobody by Brothers Osborne, another brother band, I would assume.
Okay, my notes for this song are ha 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 ha. This takes the cake. I can't believe it. LOL. 15 out of 10. I couldn't believe this song. There were some lines in the song that I just didn't think were real. Like there's some lines in the song that like when we were writing Country Woman and other such songs that like I could have only dreamed of being able to come up with like
Only dreamed. Well, I wrote this is so on the nose. It was made for a Ford commercial. 4 out of 10.
I thought that song cracked me up. If we were doing like how funny the songs are, that song would have won on the
Yeah.
list for sure.
Oh, I think there's a couple that would have beat it, but we'll get to them.
But I may not have. I actually may not have heard them. I just think when you have a lyric in a, I'm sorry, when you have a lyric in a song that's like with a simple man and an old guitar, I'm still going to try and leave my mark. One thing I've learned out on the road is nobody's nobody. Sun goes up, sun goes down. Takes all kinds of kinds to make this world go around. Everybody's somebody, someone.
Speaking of that,
a sinner, a Satan, a son of a gun.
Speaking of everybody's somebody, someone, the next song, Everybody Needs Someone by Noah Cyrus and Vance Joy. Now, I thought this was funny.
I said not bad. I said not bad.
What?
I'm going to be honest. This is you want to know how I listened to the song? I listened to the first minute and I was like, I guess this isn't too bad. And then I called you. This is the last one I listened to. No, I have one more. Actually, there's 2 more songs that I listened to. This one I listened to half the song, so I only have half a note. I thought the guitar in the beginning wasn't mixed too bad.
All right, so this is what I said. If every cliche got together and listened to this song, they would go, ugh.
Oh,
complete sellout. Fuck both of them. 2.6 out of 10.
oh, great! I love it.
All right. Weed Killer by Ashakino.
I thought this was Ash Nico. That's what I thought the name was.
Oh, it might be. Never heard of her.
So word for word, ha ha ha! Very dramatic song about gardening. But I'm glad that community is still being creative besides the plant pursuits. So that's what I wrote about that song. I think this song was trying to be cute. It was maybe like trying to inspire like professional girls that play like professional video gamers but they're girls, I guess. I can't imagine the song being written for any demographic other than professional video game players or gardeners. Or like a power fantasy written by like a weed in your garden.
I said only 2 writers, but so annoying. Holy shit, 3 out of 10.
Yeah, what even was that song? All right,
It was just a bunch of sounds.
so I didn't listen to the next two.
All right, 100 minus 99, or I don't know even, or is it 100 to 99? I don't know how it's actually said. Um, it's kind of like the Bees song. Shout out to Bees. It's 1 by 1, but it could be 1 times 1, 1x1. Like, unless you hear the song, you don't really know how it's said. But
Yeah,
100 minus 99, Albert Hammond Jr. featuring Gold Link. You didn't listen to this?
I didn't, and the reason I didn't listen to it is because I didn't want to give a preliminary judgment on an Albert Hammond Jr. song. So I just didn't listen to it entirely because I
This
know he
one,
just came out with this song in this album,
the album ain't out yet, is it?
or I know he's about to come out with this album. I know it's not.
Yeah. I wrote melody is kind of dreamy, but expected more from Albert. Really don't like the guitar part during the rap verse. It's very like it sounds like just doodling. Like it doesn't sound like he spent a lot of time on it. And there is a rap verse by a guy named Goldlink, which is fine as average as a rap verse could be. Outro's whack, 5.6 out of 10. I was upset.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's upsetting. Oh no.
Yeah,
I didn't
there's a
listen.
lot, Matthew, and it's obviously a choice he made. It's not because he's a bad singer, because Albert Hammond Jr. is a good singer and a good studio vocalist. But there's the outro is heavy, heavy, heavy on purpose, auto tuned, and it's just not like kudos for trying something different, but
Yeah.
it's not my it wasn't done correctly in my opinion.
All right. What's the next one?
Letters to the Editor by Scott McMicken.
Didn't listen to this also.
All right.
Scott
Very
McMicken of Dr. Dog, local
yes.
Philly band, great band. Go listen to Dr. Dog.
One of the best bands ever. The Philadelphia Beach Boys.
So what? So this is his new solo effort, right? What's the song all about?
I just wrote, sorry, Scott, love you, buddy. Boring. 5.3 out of 10.
Oh man, we're hammering all of our favorite people.
I know. Well, we're fair on the Monday Mac.
We are.
Everyone can get it.
So the next one. I listened to half of it. And I liked it. I can't give it a rating really, but I like it.
This is Jason Isbell and the 400 unit.
It's good. This one was pretty cool.
Middle of the morning. I wrote vocal
First 2
a little.
minutes.
It's a little long, the song, but vocally a little Lindsey Buckingham. It's huge praise from me because I love Lindsey's voice. Really nice floaty song. It's what I want from songs like this. Love the band name. It's nice production. It's very tasteful. 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
Lovely. It was a lovely song.
And it's like I said, it's more in our vein of what we want from our country or Americana or whatever that this is. It was nice.
So we have the only other one I listened to is So Good Right Now by Fall Out Boy, which is next on our list, I assume. Is Fall Out Boy capable of writing a good song anymore? I don't think so.
This was really bad.
I actually did think for me, at least like a surface level listen, this was more bearable than the first one. But that's just because it was less in my face. But I think if I heard this song come on somewhere, I would probably ask one of the people that work there to change it.
I
Go up
wrote,
to the manager or something.
this just gives me a bad feeling. I don't know why, but fuck this song. 3 out of 10. All right, you didn't
Off
listen
the
to the rest.
lot. I didn't listen to the last 3. No.
All right, Off the Lot by Currency, Jermaine Dupri, and 2 Chains. This is right up my alley. I had fun with this.
Yeah, this is a perfect 10 out of 10 for you.
Well, I hate it's a very long talk intro, which I don't like in any songs. I don't like
That's 2 points right there.
Yeah. Get to the fucking song. But I said, but I dig this song. It's very 2005. I love 2 Chains. Starting to like Currency a lot. Love Jermaine Dupri. Even though 2 Chains' verse is a little weak for him, though. But it's a good, fun 2005-ish rap song that seems like Jermaine Dupri produced. Makes me feel good. 7.5 out of 10.
Then that's the next one. White Buffalo by Ian Nutsack. Oh, no, that's Munsick. I'm sorry.
So this is the one that made me laugh. I laughed out loud in my office.
That's your note. This made me LOL.
Ha 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 ha. My notes. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. 1.5 out of 10. You gotta listen to it. Matthew, I couldn't believe his voice.
White Buffalo by Ian Munsick.
I could not believe his voice. I'm
I think I should start wearing a hood. That should be like my thing, you know what I mean? But I would need like a shadow over my head, you know what I mean? Like I would need to do this.
Hold on, Matthew.
Just make me look cooler. You know what I mean?
You look like a greedy.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I kind of look like I want free food or something.
You look like Assassin's Cheese. Here, where's the speaker at on the laptop?
Speaker on the laptop. What are we doing here?
You just got to hear his voice. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? She came
in like a... I kept for a second. I'm gonna go look it up. I suggest everyone go look it up because you can't hear it very well. John, you can't hear it at all right now, so it's just you laughing.
His voice is so funny. Look, I'm not saying I'm a really great singer or nothing, but his voice, I couldn't when I heard his voice. He sounds like a Munsick.
He sounds like if a cat learned how to sing. But like that's how a cat would actually sound if it learned how to sing.
Very funny.
Older, Steve Aoki, Jimmy Allen, and Dixie Damerloa. Excuse me.
No, I think it's D'Amelio. But
that had you spelled it Damerloa.
I spelled it
Damerloa.
Oh, I made her more Italian. Damarola.
No, that's like a Pacific Islander. That's like Damerloa.
This song also made me laugh, but not as much because my notes were a plastic yuckaroo, and I gave it
plastic yuckaroo.
Yeah, and I gave it a 0.7 out of 10.
That's the lowest. Oh, that's the lowest of today.
Yeah. I think I really.
All right, so the lowest rated song for today was "Older."
Yeah.
By Steve Aoki. And the highest rated song today was "Middle of the Morning" by Jason Isbell and the 400 Unit.
Yeah, I really like that song. Now, the highest rated is going to be a song that I'm throwing out there just because I want to give a shout out to this guy because he's a new artist that we found from doing this. His name is Nick Waterhouse. I've talked about him before. He came out with an album called The Fooler. And the title track, The Fooler, is a sweet, new sounding, but also very nostalgic spin on a classic style of songwriting. This dude has such a steady, cool, smooth control over his vocal performances. It adds so much to the songs, which are kind of it's definitely, you got to be in a mood. It's definitely a stylistic like choice to listen to. Scott Walker. I don't know. Do you know who he is? Similar to Scott Walker.
Not off the top of my head.
It's similar to Scott Walker. It's similar to like how Alex Turner dresses than what Alex Turner actually is, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But
I just like the fact that anywhere we go in the world, if you said his name, they would look at us like we're crazy.
Nick Waterhouse. Really good song, really good album. 8.4 out of 10. The Fooler, Nick Waterhouse.
The Fooler.
When you beat out Albert Hammond Jr. and
Not to be confused
Scott
with his
McKenzie.
debut album, The Ruler.
I don't know his debut.
It's called The Ruler, and it's all about measurements and how he hates the imperial system, and he thinks it should be changed to the metric system.
It's a very cool vibe, that album. It's a very like day drink.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, smooth, very fun, and it's like California, like a California afternoon. This album.
I like it's a good album to drink to while the sun rises.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I think the Fall Out Boy song is good for that. You have to be that's how depressed you have to be.
You have to be blacked out to enjoy it.
Yeah, you have to be drinking.
You can't remember it. Well, everybody, Country Woman, the music video's out. I want to thank we'll thank them on the podcast. We'll thank all the people that kind of helped out with that video, even though I did all the fucking work. Everyone praise me. Praise
John,
me.
but I was a great performer though. Did you see me playing the drum on a stick?
Yeah.
That was me playing that drum on a stick.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you for watching
like and
the Monday
subscribe.
Mack. Oh, a bug flew on my computer. Get the fuck out of here. I made it through this whole time without that happening. Goodbye, guys. Go listen to Country Woman.